Go. Got it? Got it. Thank you all for your patience on the days we have ALC. Everybody is welcome to come to those also. That's where we make the decisions on running the things with the Market Center. So welcome to everybody here. Welcome to everybody online. We got lots of good stuff today, so lots of fun things to get going. So we're gonna hop in on it. First off, I know you already did this, but you still get a minute to greet each other, say hi, meet somebody you don't know. Yeah, we're going to do the unicorn dance for that. If you're online, you got a direct message to somebody you don't know and say hi to somebody new. Ready? Go.
Hi, Cameron. Yeah, likewise. Are you working on a team? Oh, okay, great. That's right. Okay, nice. And Tish and Tim. This is our team. Good to see you. All right.
All right, here we go. So every week we talk about our culture and our MVVVP, our mission, our vision, our values, our beliefs, and our perspectives. Our beliefs are all the way down our main hall. These are what we believe in. We call it the Y4C2Ts, which means the W for win-win, not for win-win like whim. Integrity, customers. This is the things we focus on as we go through our daily business. What I want to start with today was teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more. I love that we all work together and we help each other throughout a random amount of stuff. In fact, that's going to kind of lead into our culture winner for the week. If I can get my clicker to work. So 2 weeks ago was actually Evan Ryan, and he had us get a committee together to decide on who really did some great stuff over that last 2 weeks, and it was Tim Wooten.
Yes.
The reasons why, everything from cutting down Paulina's tree that she needed a chainsaw. He came over, did the work. He hauled some stuff over that we had. He'd been storing it in his car for months. And so all around, he just is a team player that helps everybody. So Tim, you get to keep the Stevis Award for the week. We don't get to text you, darn it. And this is one you get to keep forever.
Right.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're so happy to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Yay. All right, get the clickers going again. We got a lot of stuff to get through today, so we're going to try and move through it quickly. Vendor guide, do we have anybody online? And I see a couple in here. Adam, go ahead.
Adam McGrath with Comparion Insurance Agency. We just appreciate each and every opportunity to help your clients with home insurance.
Awesome. Anybody else online or otherwise? Cool. All right, TCCP, do not call people you're not supposed to. I think I used the wrong initial. TCPA, make sure you're being legally compliant when you call people. Jim and Don, are either one online? They would tell you, write your contracts properly, do what you're supposed to. Okay, training this week. We're in the middle of shift this week. So you see that we had 2 classes yesterday, got 2 more here. What is shift? It helps you prepare for the market that's changing. And the stats you see today will tell you that for sure. Nicole, do we still have any time slots open for headshots on Thursday?
I'm not sure. If you do have questions on it, go ahead and email Haley because she is the keeper of the Google Sheet.
And she does not have a microphone, so she will can't talk just down here, but she can let you know on that. And then,
Ask her then.
what's that?
Go ahead and ask her on your way out.
Yeah. Make sure to say hi to her up there. Then 2 more shift classes Friday. A lot of other classes next week. Crush your KW agent website with Nicole. That's going to be a great one. Sellers contracts, command, lead to close, everything to help you get going. And those of you out in the far reaches, we're going to try to run all the road routes on Friday. If that doesn't work, I'll bump some of them to a different day. But we're coming out to see you next week. Also, this is Fair Housing Month, and we have an incredible set of classes taught by Julia Lachey Israel. One of them is today, it's called Unconscious Bias in Real Estate, and the other is called The Color of Real Estate. They're both at 2 o'clock. I'm running them in my office. So if anybody else wants to join, I don't know if it's too late to sign up for it. So just come in. We can fit at least six to 10 people in there. If it gets too big, we'll come down here or something. But 2 o'clock today, I think it's an hour-and-a-half class. And then Color of Real Estate Thursday, 2.5 or hour-and-a-half there too. These are incredible classes. You'll be surprised what you think you know and what you don't know. So I'd make sure and try and get to these if you can. Come on in my office, bring a lunch, bring whatever. We'll have fun. Okay, we talked about these last week. Just to make sure you all knew these things. These are the classes going on in the headshots. And Mega Agent Camp is coming up August 15th and 16th. This is an incredible way to help get going if you're looking at building a team or building your own business. It is based on, it's in Austin, and it can be open for anybody. So that you'll have more info coming soon, but we just want to make sure you have the dates on that. Again, it's August 15th and 16th. Hey, realtor stuff from the week from GSBOR. There wasn't a whole lot. This is a video you probably got Sunday night in your email. It's about Fair Housing Month. You see our own Maria Galgano on there. She is part of the inclusion committee there, and she's part of CHISPA, which is the Hispanic Progressive Action Committee for our region. Maria is incredible, and she's involved in a lot of those things. So make sure you watch that video. YPN has a spring mixer tonight, 4 to 6. Where is it? 1900 West Sunset. I see a paddleball thing on there. Oh, it's a Classic Rock coffee. So that'll be a fun thing. Anybody hear from that? Affiliate Expo is coming up May 15th. And again, we just like to let you know everything going on. And Nancy, what you got?
Hi, guys. Okay, so my second hat is I'm with the Women's Council of Realtors.
Oh, you have
and
hats.
I know, actually one of many. And next Thursday night, we're having our trivia night. It's going to be so much fun. It's through the decades. You can go as a team. So get 6 of you together and go as a team. You can go as a participant, just buy your own ticket, show up, and we'll put you together with somebody. Or you can go as a cheerleader. We're gonna have like a cheerleader section. It's cash bar. The food is included in your ticket, and we also will have an auction in between each of the rounds of trivia. It's next Thursday, doors open at 5. The trivia actually starts at 6, but the food will start at 5 also. And if you come as a team, then come prepared to decorate your own table, and there will also be a prize for best table decoration. I am going to leave these flyers here. It's in your GSBOR. There's a link there. The flyers have a QR code. You can email me. You can ask Mike.
It's a lot of fun though.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be prepared to throw out all of your knowledge and impress everybody and buy some silent auction items. And then I got to do a
And
quick
it's-
plug for.
And it's at Relics, right?
And it's at Relics. Yeah,
Okay.
Relics Event Center, 5 o'clock next Thursday night.
Little theater.
I know, I had to put a plug in for
I
that.
love it.
Pippin, go see Pippin.
If
Thank you.
I have a few vouchers for Pippin also. So if you would like free tickets, talk to me. I don't know how many I have left. I think Michelle Omar, is that say her?
Yes.
She's in it.
Yes.
Our little theater is incredible. So go to, I have vouchers to everyone because I'm an underwriting sponsor for it. So if you ever want to see a little theater show, it is amazing. Let me get the camera back to where people online can see me. All right, tech time with Nicole. All right, everybody grab your phone. You got to have your phone out for this. Everybody online too. Some of you already had your phone out. And Nicole, they need to go to their command app, correct?
That is correct.
If you want to set the video up, or we just play it.
Go ahead and just play it. So this is a video, so you can use your digital business card now. That's from your command app, and it links to your command, it links to your website, everything that you have on your marketing profile, but you need to make sure that that is updated through your settings through command. Then you will have all of everything that you need on your digital business card, so you can start sharing that out to all of your clients, your friends, your family members, everything. So quick, short little 1-minute video from Scott LeRae Marketing, and Mike, you can go ahead and play it.
Okay, so several of us were at the Missouri Association of Realtors business meeting last week. Nobody had paper cards. Everybody I talked to that gave me their info, they had a digital version of it. You've got it built in already. So here's how to set it up and how to find it.
Hello everyone, this is Kate Barnes with Scott LeRae Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to access your digital business card through your KW Command mobile app. It's already created for you. So all you've got to do is go grab it and start sharing it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up our KW Command app on our phone. Once we're there, you're going to notice your name is in the top left corner. You're going to go ahead and click that. Whether you're on a team or you're an individual agent, you're still going to have the option here. You'll notice that the My Business Card is right under profile. It has a little QR image right next to it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click that. Once we click that, you're going to get a QR code that pulls up. It's going to have your name, your phone number, your email address, and your profile picture. That information is going to pull from your marketing profile within Command. So you do want to make sure that all of those fields are updated. Once you've got those updated and you pull this up, you can simply screenshot that image. You can go ahead and get it cropped so that you're just sharing the important information, not the entire screen. Once we've got that, we can go ahead and we can save this to our photos. We can then favorite it, easily share it, text it, email it, however you'd like to share it with your clients, friends, family. When they scan that QR code, it's going to go ahead and put your contact information showing on here straight into their phone, just like it is. So it's a great, easy way for you to get into their phone and they can easily just reach out to you and get a hold of you. That is our quick tip video for today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. We hope to hear from you. Have a great day.
Now, the other thing I would recommend when you do that, make sure you get their info also. So either have them text you with their info. That's the main thing, get your database built up by running into people. But this is such a simple way to share your stuff. You run into somebody at the grocery store, that fast you can open that QR code and they've got you in their phone. Okay, some other things that we've added on, we actually added Mockingbird Designs this week, but our goal is to make it where you have everything you need to run your business, whether you want to have it all done by you or leverage it off. So you can see a lot of the onward packages and the sign service, and we now have gift baskets that are being made and they're up front. So we'll have a whole package that comes out showing you all the different things that are available to you. Our goal is to make it as easy to run your business as possible, so you don't have to do anything unless you want to. It's KW your way. You can go as independent as you want or dependent, however you want it. Goal is to make it easy for you. Also, office space available. We have some offices like right up above where I am right here. There's some individual spots. There's a couple that will fit 2 people, and there may even be desk spots open. And then upstairs, there's some shared offices. So there's a variety of things, because I've seen a lot of people who say, yes, I know I need to, I'm not doing enough work when I'm home because I get distracted. Like my problem is the kitchen's right next door. And every time I do a task, oh, I get a reward. Let's go have a snack. That is not good. So if you need an office, we have every different size you can imagine, and maybe even some just desks rentable. So if you know, I just need a spot where I can leave my stuff. So everything's there. Any of us in the leadership team can kind of show you what's going on with that. Okay, 2 focuses this week. Usually we do LORE, which is the language of real estate, right after the ALC meeting. So we're doing that. But since we didn't have a meeting last week, I also have the awards and honors from last month. So it's a double whammy today. Lots of slides on here. If you want them, email me and I'll just share the whole packet with you. But how many people think we're in a shifting market right now? I see 2 hands, 3 hands. I see lots of nods. I see all people over online. Hands across the auditorium. It is. There's a lot of change happening, but at the same time, the spring market is hitting. So I've seen several agents post things saying, spring market is back. And it's almost like they're saying, it's just like last year. And it ain't. Okay. No. Here is this year or this week's stats up on the big one. And then you compare it to last week. Not a lot of change from last week. We're in the middle of the month. There was no holidays, nothing big to change. So very much similar. SOMO on top, almost same number of listings, identical number of contracts, similar closings, all the way through. 38 houses went under contract in 1 day or less last year or last week, 41 this week. Remember last year? Well, I'll just show you. So that's comparing to last week. This one compares to last year. Okay, so last year, let's go to GSBR. We had 238 listings this week. Oops, wait, am I on the right one? 281 there, a difference of 50-ish. 516 SOMO wide last year compared to 360. So SOMO means all 8 or 9 boards together, all of our giant area, most of 417 area, and even some 573 or 573 area go too. Last year, This year we had about 40 go under contract in 1 day or less. Last year it was running 70 to 80. So a lot of the numbers are showing half the number of deals. But still, it feels like there's an energy going because it's spring. This is the time when people move. I always say it's from spring break until the first day of school. That's when it's going to get crazy. In fact, we talked about this in the shift class yesterday. If you had a first quarter and it was lower than where you expected it to be, that's kind of normal. In our area, 20% of sales happen first quarter. Sorry for my ugly handwriting too. 30% happens second quarter, which is where we're at right now. 27% third quarter, fourth quarter, 23%. So if you didn't have, if you were going to do 20, let's say easy number, say you're going to do 100 closings this year and you didn't have 25 for the first quarter, that's normal. This is where it happens. Rachel drew it this way for ALC. This is first quarter, it ramps up, this is summer, and then it trails down fourth quarter. But what we're being told everywhere is fourth quarter is going to drop dramatically this year. So the reason we're saying that, you've got to do a lot of stuff right here. The next 6 months, this is the time you've got to be doing everything you can, your lead generation, going after every relationship you can, just staying in touch with people, because this is what we're seeing is going to happen. I told ALC, when I got into real estate, the first thing I was told is gather your acorns because winter is coming. And this winter, they're saying it's going to be a little bit lower than normal. And it's right before an election. What happens before an election? Nothing. Nobody changes anything because they're all posturing and doing stupid stuff. So basically, they will not make any decisions to help anything. It just sort of staggers for a while. So just realize fourth quarter, you got to be saving up right now to be prepared for it. Okay, active listings available as of yesterday. I run this every Monday. It went up some from last week. We are still 300 ahead of last year. But again, normal in the past years was 1,800, 1,700, 2,100, 2,700, 3,100. We're low on listings still. That means have conversations with your sellers. If they are looking at listing, they're still in a good position because there's not enough homes out there. These are stats from the board. These are in your email Sunday night too. Median sales price went up 245,000. Ours you'll see was about 244. So we're right in line with that. Number of homes compared to last year, the top bar thing, 467 compared to 573 last year. Days on market, basically doubled. Okay, everything is shifting. Realize that. That doesn't mean to be scared. That just means know the info so you can talk with your people. Here's my county. When I looked at this, I said, I need to talk to my Webster County people. Look how much the median sales price jumped. 214,950 to 269,950. Usually Christian County's higher, that still stayed there, but Webster County, we're seeing a huge increase in values there. Year-to-date residential statistics again, median sales price, and I think this is, I don't know what this is compared to the other, but this is one they had there also. And again, Green, Christian, Webster shows you the differences again. And again, all these are come out on your email Sunday night from the board about once a month. Okay, KW numbers. Even though everybody's going, oh my gosh, what's going on? And that's not the right profit share number. I didn't say that. I think we're at 31,000 this month, but we had a very profitable March. It was our best March since 2017. So we're doing things right here to help keep the market center profitable and help you be profitable. We brought in 7 new agents, closed units, 351. Last March, there were 408. Contracts written, 395 compared to 527 last year. Listings taken, 264 compared to 289. The contracts written is the big thing. Tons less than what we saw last year. And our new people, we had 7 people join us. Rob Seiner, Kara Trammell, Jody Ferguson, Logan Deal, Valerie, I spelled your name wrong, sorry. Valerie Protsenko, Logan Stewart, and Jacqueline Thompson. So let's welcome them when you see them around the office too. Okay, here are specific numbers for our market center. MOM means this month compared to last March. Year to date means the rolling up from where we are. I put up arrows on the 3 that went up. And yes, listings taken is a negative, but it's up from last month. Listings taken volume is a big negative, but it's still higher than it was last month. So we're seeing the spring thing come in, but if you look at it compared to last year, it's still not where it was. And again, all this is info to make you the economist of choice for your agents. I mean, not for your agents, for your clients. The more you can add value to them, the more you can help them make a good decision on things. So those are our numbers for March. Average sales price, 243. Remember, the board one was 245. So we're right about the same here. Last March, it was 260. We had two anomalies, January and February, a huge sale here and then a huge package of sales here. So now we're kind of getting a balance. But the average sales price in our whole area was 243. I should change the word March on there. Sorry, that is actually March. I just didn't get that changed. Here's one of the stats I like to look at. This is year to date. Number of units sold. We're number one. We're number one. But not by much. But we're the very top. Blue Company is number two. We're at 11.9%. They're at 11.6%, I think it is. And then Keller Williams Trilux is number three. So if you add these two up, more homes are being sold by Keller Williams agents than any other company around. Volume wise, we're number two. We're number two. Blue Company has sold a little bit more than 14.2%, 13.8% for us. But we have a huge double-sided package being closed this month possibly, so that may jump us up quite a bit. The other thing I like to look at on here, their days on market was 65. Ours is 37. Keller Williams houses sell faster because of the systems we use and the tools we have. So keep that in mind when you're talking with people. Why should I go with you? I'm going to sell your house in half the time of other companies. And then someone down here, 45, 28, 45, 159.
Wow.
But that's lake properties and those are always a little anomaly. Okay, this is the fun one I always do. This is listings by county. So most of them stayed similar. Green went down a little, Christian went down quite a few. Webster stayed about the same. Taney and Stone are the only two that went up. I typically think that happens because a lot of the lake rental properties, this is the time where those get hot and people start selling. Okay, Polk went down a little bit. Oh, there we go. It didn't change fast enough. By city, not a lot of change here. Springfield's identical. Nix is down 30. Ozark went up a little bit. Republic, similar. Willard, Rogersville, Stratford, Marshfield went up as well as Ozark. I missed the arrow there. So what I'm seeing is the more farther out, we're seeing more listings come in. It typically follows about 3 weeks behind what we see here in Springfield Metro. But then I break it down by price because all these numbers don't matter unless you're looking at price to price. Okay, so number of houses available, SOMO wide. This is not just our county, this is everywhere. Almost everything went down until you get to the 300 to 500 range. There they went up 30, 300, 400 is the biggest change. So if you're looking there, there's more competition in that range. 750 to $1 million went up by about 18 actually. And the million plus went down, and it's crazy that we have that many available still. Okay, but let's look at it by counties. So Green and Christian County, which is our more specific area here for those in the room, 0 to 100,000 went up, but there's still only 26 homes available in that price range. 100 to 200,000, 32 homes available. How many buyers are in that price range? Tons of them. 200 to 300,000, there's only 126 houses available. And you can see the different changes. 400 to 500 went up by 1, and then the two large categories went up by 1 each. We're not seeing huge amounts of new numbers everywhere on the number of available listings. How do you find your own numbers? So if you want to see what you're doing compared to last year, you go into mykw.kw.com, go to the reports tab, hit associate, and then multi-year trends. And there's a way to mark that in your favorites, and then your favorite reports you can just get to all the time. Okay, if you've been in this for several years, look at what you've had going, compare back to 2019. The last 3 years have been all over the place. So to see how you're actually tracking, look back to 2019 and see how that compares. Okay, any thoughts, questions on the numbers there? They're so excited by it. They're like, crap. It is hard. This is now a job. You know, the last 2 years, a lot of people got into it because they thought, hey, it's free money. It is now work. And if you don't have the systems, it's going to be trouble. So that's why we're glad you're here to get those things. So here's my takeaways from this. Due to inventory shortages, prices will probably continue to go up, but not at the rate of last year. But we are seeing multiple offers again. Okay, listings are still in demand and you need to be reaching out to sellers on a daily basis. And if you know anybody in Webster County, I'd be talking to them because their values went up. Even if it's just a courtesy call, just touching base with them saying, hey, want to let you know, values in your county are up. If you'd like to know what yours is worth, let me know. Or if you have a friend who's thinking of selling, this could be very good for you. Okay, part 2. Here are the awards and honors from March. So, we're doing pretty good on time today. Yay. This all comes from what's called the transmittal report. Every month we close out the books, all of the data gets transmitted to KW Corporate, and that's where all this comes from. So it's kind of interesting to see how we do compared to the months before. And there's some new names on here. It's jumped around quite a bit. And it's also interesting, some of the numbers are lower than we've seen in the past months also. So first off, these are our March cappers. These are people who are done paying commissions for a while. Let's give them a round of applause. Most of the slides, we won't read through all the names. Some of them we will, but not all of them. First listings, these are important. Dana Stulsatz, Dylan White, Holly Garut, Christy, sorry with some of these names, I'm not saying right. Christy Rochmel, Mackenzie Kirk, Marissa Mayhew, Makeda Arnott, and Zeb Thompson. First listings, give them a round of applause. First closings, Holly Garut, Holly Levin, it's the holiday. Wait, where's yours? It's the holidays, that's fun too. Christy Rotramo, Marissa Mayhew, and Makeda Arnott. So first closings, they've got money coming in. Yay for them. Give them a round of applause. This one I'm not reading. This is the home run club. This is everybody that had one listing taken, one contract written, one contract closed. Why that's not the triple club, I don't know. But this is everybody in our area. Now, if you remember this time last year, there was another column here, another column here. So the change is still happening, but look at how many people we have still getting everything done every month. Okay, then the volume award. So we look at 3 things. We look at listings taken, that's your future business. Your contracts written, that's your current business. And your closed units, that's your closed business. That's the money coming in right now. We put these into 4 categories: individual, team, and a team basically means 2 agents or 1 agent and an admin. It kind of changes depending on the Kellerman's style there, and group. And then we added mega group because we have some groups that are huge and some that are just groups. So we kind of divide those up. So the first category, listings taken individuals. These are our people that had the highest numbers there. We'll do an applause after the end of each one. Listings taken team. And remember, this used to be quite a long list. It's different this year, okay? We're gonna have to do more work to get these in here. Listings taken by the groups. So these are probably things that are gonna sell in the next, hopefully 2 to 3 weeks. And listings taken by the mega groups. And look at that, the coaching team's way on up there. Coaching team now has 60 people in it.
Wow.
The goal is 72 by June, but the coaching team is just doing incredible stuff. So let's give everybody a round of applause for listings taken. Here's the volume. And I always notice several of our East County people are on here. There's a lot of money to be had by selling everywhere. It's not just homes here in our area. Dusty covers all over the country. He drives all over the place. Tammy Barrett was on here somewhere too. Maybe she's on the next screen coming up. But our East County people are doing a lot of production also. So there's a listing volume individual. There's the teams. And the groups. There's Tammy Barrett. I knew she was up there. Phil Reed also. And the mega groups. All right, round of applause for the volumes. March contracts written. So these are ones hopefully closing next month. There's our individuals. And again, any of you that want this, feel free to screenshot, but I'll just share the slides with you too. So you can get them either way. You just can't get little Carlton dancing to stay on a screenshot, but and there's the teams. And then the groups. I still don't know how you sell 7.7 houses or 6.5, half a house. And the mega groups. And let's look at the volume also. So here's the volume on the contracts written. Zero's had great months. There's the teams. Then the groups. And I love that there are so many different names from last month. It's amazing how some of us have high Februarys, then March, then April, it's all over the place on there. So let's give a round of applause for all of the written. And then the most important ones, the ones that have closed. So here's the individuals. There's the teams. And I also point out, look how many are at the 2 level. So if you want to get your name on here, it's not that hard. You just got to get a couple closings going and you'll be up on the list here. Back to teams, groups, and then the mega groups. And then here's the volume levels. Individuals, then the teams. And I'm getting a little nervous, Shaq, looking at me that often. And the groups. And the mega groups. Let's give everybody a round of applause for all the different volumes. So what do you have to do to be on this for next month? And look at how much we have done as a company. So even though so today's kind of interesting. You see the numbers of what's happening in the market, and then you see that, yes, we are still doing things. There's a lot of millions that were listed on there, a lot of contracts, a lot of deals. We are doing the right things by staying in touch with your people, consistently doing the right things, getting to trainings to know what's coming up. So keep on that, keep doing the right things, and the product and the activity. If you do the activities, the results will come. So just keep doing that. Again, how do you find your info? Same thing, mykw.kw.com, go to reports, associate, monthly production summary, and it'll show you your listings taken compared to last year's, contracts written, contracts closed, total closed. I always tell people, if you've been in this a while, look back to 2019 or 18, because otherwise, if you try and compare to the last couple of years, it's an anomaly. Okay, it'll make you feel like you're not doing the right things. Look at the consistent thing. In fact, when I do my budget each year, I do it on what I call Olympic scoring. I take the last 5 years, I throw out the high one and the low one, just like they do on Olympic judges, and average the other 3. Because that way, if you have a really great year, it doesn't freak you out. If you have a really low year, it gives you the balance over time. So that's my realistic way of setting my goals each year.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to do a little plug because I know that we're always coming from a learning-based mindset. I have been posting in our internal page amazing trainings to help you guys understand command, be building that database. I posted how to build 100,000 K database pretty much in 90 days. And it is an awesome training that KWRI puts on, and there's a ton of different options. So I did post that in the chat over here, but there's a lot of different training that you can take. And especially if you're coming to the shift series this week, it's going to help prepare you for these things that Mike's talking about, to get your name on these leaderboards and everything. So we're here to help. We want to make sure that we are giving all the training that we possibly can to help you in the long run. So please sign up for anything that you can, or you can fit into your schedule. It's going to benefit you in the long run for sure.
We're gonna do one more thing on the board here too. So remember, I haven't always been here at KW. I got here in 2019. And I've shown you this actual graphics of, oh, that's the wrong one. This one doesn't work. And that was nowhere near. Okay, so the other company I was at, we had stats every year, just like here. And we saw one company right there, and most others doing this, and one like here. Over the last shifting market, this is what KW did. That is when KW and Springfield took over market share. There actually was one above it right there. And the thought everywhere else was, well, they gotta be doing something wrong. They must be cheating. What's happening? We were learning. Well, I wasn't a we then. It was, you all were learning. You were doing the right things while everybody else was just sitting there going, well, the market is what it is. We're just gonna have to suffer through it. And that's why I'm excited right now, because I see all the things like the training Nicole just said. By the way, it says 2 spots left for headshots too. I just saw it on there. But we're in the ideal opportunity to gain market share because you all know the details, you know how to do the things, and everybody in here will help you. If you go to any of our experienced agents, they will sit down with you and help you if you're having a problem with things. Same with leadership. Our goal is to come through this shift way up there. And I think it's going to happen. So I'm not discouraged by what I see in the market. I'm excited. I know it's going to happen. And I know we're going to come through this strong. And it's gonna build what we've been doing here. So that's basically it for today. Remember, 2 o'clock in my office, if you want to watch the class, it's incredible. Thank you all for attending. This will be recorded so it can be seen later. Anything else from Nicole?
Nope, I'm here. Have a great day.
We are done 2 minutes ahead of time today. Fantastic. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you soon.